Yeah, good afternoon. Welcome back to Trading Strategies. Hope I'm audible, visible.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, so in today's session, we'll discuss about the support and resistance levels. And this is also part of what we were discussing is called as the price action trading. Because once we discuss support and resistance levels, it will be even more easier for us to discuss, to understand the various candlestick patterns we were discussing. So because in the last class, we were discussing about doji and spinning top. And I told that that is a crucial level. So many were unable to understand what is at crucial level, what is at support level, and what is at resistance level, all that. So let me.
Sir, you are not
Mr. Balaj,
audible,
am I
sir.
audible?
No, sir, you are audible. Yeah, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Class, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, so in the last class, we were discussing about the doji and the one more is the spinning tops. So whenever there is going to be a series of cluster of spinning tops and dojis will be formed, so you know that there is going to be indecision which is actually established in the market. So market can go either upwards or maybe downwards, we don't know. So we should be quite cautious. So that is what we said, and we should be taking into consideration of them even with the support and resistance levels we said. So what is the support and resistance levels we have to discuss before moving on to the single candlestick pattern. So I am going to pause there, and I am going to be now going with the support and resistance levels. So tell me, class, what do you understand by support and resistance levels? Anybody know in the class what is support and resistance level? Yeah. So these are the crucial levels. So our support and resistance levels are the crucial levels that we need to discuss. Okay, so we will go to just a minute. Okay, so we'll go to website. The trading platform. Okay, so we are there on TradingView platform now. Okay. Okay, so assume that the stock goes up like this, goes on for a while, goes on for a while now. Goes down and again goes up. I think I'm making a mistake. So it goes from here and then goes down. And again, it exactly goes up to this level and then it goes down. And again goes up for a while and then goes down. Okay, like this. And then goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down. So again, it goes up here. So you can see some pattern can be seen here. Okay, so that is actually going to be, okay, what is this pattern? We will see. What is that? We will see now. So if you just join all this, okay, so if you join all this, see, all this tops, if you join it, so there's we are actually joining this tops using this particular line, okay, straight line. So every time the stock price went up and touched this particular point, it came down. Again, it made its journey and it touched here. And again, it went down. Again, going up, and then the moment it touched this point, again came down. So you can see that this has happened 1, 2, 3, 4 times it has happened, which means what we understand here is, since the current market price is below this particular level, we say that this is the strong resistance level. Okay, so strong resistance level. So what can happen is, supposing if stock price goes above this and breaks this particular the point, Okay, this resistance level, I'm just what is it? I'm just extending this. Okay, so what has happened the next time when it has penetrated this resistance? It went up like anything. It went up. Okay, so this is actually called as what? This particular point is called as what? Breakout is. Okay, so resistance was actually now broken. Understanding this, what is this now? Resistance is all about now. So this is a crucial level. Okay, and the stock was testing that particular point very frequently. And at one point in time, what has happened? It has broken this. So where are we supposed to go long now? If we are going to go long, we should actually go long above this particular resistance level. So we have to be buying above, maybe here at this point in price, we have to be buying. We are actually going long. The moment we go long here, what happens is the stock price will go up and we can actually book profit after some time. This is actually called as what the level, what we have just now discussed is resistance level. So when the stock price at this particular point, okay, and the same resistance, what we said, will be acting as a support level. The same resistance will be now acting as what the support level it is. So that is what we should be understanding about the support and the resistance level. Okay, so same whatever we discussed, we'll go back to this. Okay, so see this. This is Biocon chart. It is, you can see Biocon chart. The stock price of Biocon, you can see, if you consider from here, okay, so it was going up and it touched this point, again came down, and the market was into consolidation mode for some time, and then went up, same level, whatever I said now. So same level it went up, and the moment it touched it, again it came down, and again going up and up and down. You can see it is almost touched here, not touched. It is almost about to touch, and then again came back. So what is it I'm trying to say is this particular level is actually called as what? Resistance level. Every time the stock goes and about to touch, it is going to come back. Okay, so this is actually called as support resistance level. Supposing now the current market price is at 383.60, you can see 383.60, and where is the resistance point? The resistance point is what? It is 420 here, so I can say it is 421 or maybe 422. That is what is the level we can say. So I can say that the Biocon stock will be bullish above 422, because we have at 422 a major resistance. Why we call it as a major resistance? Because it has touched 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Okay, so higher the number of touch points it is going to make, the stronger it is. Okay, so the moment it is going to touch this and going to go away from this, there may be chances that it might be in search of the new resistance level, and because of which the stock may be highly bullish. We should not be buying Biocon stock below 422. We should be buying the stock only above 422. Then only it is going to be bullish. Okay, so this is the importance of level, because that is the crucial level. Hope everybody must have understood what is this resistance level. Okay, so support level, this is what is the support level, because you can see every time, you can see I have drawn this particular support level 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so every time the stock is there at right now, let's say here, it goes and it touches this point and then it bounces back, which means it is not going to fall. This line acts as a support. The line acts as a support, and that is why it is called as a support line. That is why it is called as what? Support level or support line. Every time the stock comes and touches this point, it bounces back. It reverses from there. Okay, so supposing that if by any chance, if this support level has been violated means the stock price must have actually gone down. If it comes down like this, there may be chances that it might go on settle at the, it might find its next support, and it might actually stay for there for some more time. Okay, so this is very important. The understanding of support and resistance level is important in case of trading, because those are the strong levels a technical analyst will be looking for. Okay, so that is the importance of support and resistance level. So after having been understanding support and resistance level, we'll see what is there here. Support and resistance are the price levels at which the downtrend or uptrend in price movements is reversed. Okay, so it is going to get reversed. The price is going to be getting reversed at those levels. Okay, so support occurs when the price is falling but bounces back or reverses the direction every time it reaches a particular level. We have discussed, right? So every time it reaches its particular level, what happens means the bounce is going to take place. It is going to bounce. The stock price is actually going to be bouncing. It has touched here again. After some time, it might bounce again. It might touch once again. Again, it is going to be bouncing. Okay, so that is why it is called as what the support level it is. Okay, so support occurs when the price is falling but bounces back or reverses direction every time it reaches a particular level. Support level is the price level at which the sufficient buying pressure is exerted to halt the fall in the price. So why it is every time the stock price reaches the support level, the buying pressure is going to come up there. Okay, because that is the level at which the bulls are actually coming in. They will be buying excessively, and because of which what happens is the stock which is going to be falling will be halting there, and it is bounces back from that level. And it happens for many times in the past, and that's why we say that that is a strong support level. Okay, support is a price point below the current market price, the indicative buying interest is. So if I say support level means the current market price is above that level, that is why it is called as the support level it is. Okay, so you can see the same. You can see here every time it reaches this particular level, the stock has actually bounced back. Okay, every time it reaches, supposing that the stock price went up from here and then it came down, so it took a support here, again it went up, and again when it is about to touch the support level, again it is bounced back, and you can see it bounced back, and again it came down for some time, and when it is going to touch this, again it has bounced back. Okay, so again it is coming down, again it is going to be touching this, and again it is bouncing back. So every time it touches, it has happened. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times it has happened. So that's why it is called as what for Amazon.com. For Amazon, this is the strong support. We can say that this is the strong support it is. Okay. So resistance occurs when the share price moves upward direction. Okay, the price may fall every time when it reaches the particular level we have discussed on Biocon. A horizontal line joining these stocks forms the resistance level. Okay, so thus the resistance level is the price level where the sufficient selling pressure is exerted to halt the ongoing rise in the price of the share. Okay, so resistance level is such a level in the price wherein the sufficient selling pressure will come up. The moment it is about to reach that resistance level, what happens is the bears will come and they'll be selling, and because of which what happens again it is going to coming back. Okay, so that is what it is. And so resistance is the price point above the current market price that is going to be indicating the selling interest. So that is a price point where you can actually exit, or you can actually wait for some time, and if it is going to pierce it, penetrate that resistance level, and it is going to go up, there may be chances that your bullishness may continue. Okay, so support and resistance can be used to identify the targets for the trade. So we normally use this to identify the target. So you can see that as I told you, the candlesticks will not give us the targets. Okay, so we can take into consideration of support and resistance levels to identify the targets for the trade as such. Okay, so for a long trade, look for the immediate resistance level as a target. Okay, so for the long trade, supposing if you're buying, if you're long on the trade, which means you have bought it, and where is the exit for you is the next resistance level may be your target. The immediate resistance level may be your target. Okay, so for a short trade, supposing if you have taken the short trade, then you should look for the immediate support level as a target. When you are going to short at one point in time, you have to search for the support level. Where is that particular support level exists? And then if the stock is touching that level, you may think of exiting the trade at that particular price point. Okay, that is why it is called as what you have to exit at the support level, and that may be your potential target. Okay, so support and resistance lines are only indicative of a possible reversal of the prices. They by no means should be taken for a certain. So there is no certainty in technical analysis. As I told you, 70% of the cases that this works. Okay, so there is a support level and it has broken. Sir, you told it's a support level and it has broken. So what should I do? I am losing my money. Okay, so we cannot really say that this happens like this. It happens only 70% of the instances. And if the support level has broken, there may be one more support level that is which has been lying at the bottom of that, and you should be the prices might stop there. And if it is not stopping there also, it can move for the next target. That is going to be, it is going to be stopping at the next support level. Okay. You can see sometimes if the trades are actually going to be quite choppy, in the sense that if there's going to be consolidation, if it has been happening, you can think of going for resistance zone also. Okay, instead of saying that this is the line, I can say that this is the zone where the resistance can actually come up. Okay, instead of drawing a line, okay, I can actually say that this is the resistance zone. I can actually mention that way as well. Okay. So you can see levels here. So we can see the market prices were actually going and it was consolidating in one particular range. And when the current market price is here, then this acts as a resistance, right? So you can see what has happened. The stock price went up and it has pierced through this particular resistance level and then came back. So pullback has happened and it has come down. And then next time when it has went up, you can see it is phenomenal uptrend as actually seen. It has went up. And then what has happened now, it is about to go down now, and the same extended line will be acting as a support level. Here, when the stock price is trading here, this is a resistance level. When the stock price is here, then the same line, what we called earlier as resistance, will be now formed, will be called as a support level, because this acts as a support level, which means what I'm trying to say is every resistance can be violated and that becomes the support level. You can see the stock has actually become as a support now. You can see it has become a support now, and 3 times it has now touched this or about to touch this. Then what has happened? And never looked back. So it went up, went up, went up, and you can see it went up like anything. Okay, so this was actually the strong levels for Sun Microsystems for some time, right? And you can see there's a green line line here, and this can be called as what? This is a moving average. You can see a 50-day moving average. It is a 50-day moving average. Every time the stock touches that moving average, also that moving average is now acting as a support level. You can see every time it acts as a moving average. You can see this moving average as well as this particular blue line is acting as a support level. It went up and then gone up, gone up, gone up. So again, it has come down. There was some consolidation here, and it has not touched the 50 days moving average. Is went up, you can see, and again it crashed. So again it has taken support at 50-day moving average. Again it went up, again a Sun stock came down, again it took support at 50 days moving average, and again it went up, you can see. So this green line is also going to be act as what the dynamic support level or support and resistance level. We will discuss when we discuss moving average in detail at that point in time. So what you have to understand at this point in time is not only support and resistance level will be exactly horizontal, it can be in the curvature style as well. And when we discuss moving average, we'll discuss in detail about this. Okay, you have to understand that apart from this levels, there will be even moving averages can be taken into consideration for support and resistance levels. Okay. Okay, so if the script were to break support level and move downwards, it has a bearish implication, signaling that the possibility of further fall in the prices. If the split were to penetrate the resistance level, it would be indicative of a bullish trend. Yes. So once the support level is violated, it would reverse roles and becomes a resistance level. As I already told you, support violates and that becomes the resistance level. Resistance violation and that becomes a new support. That is what is the thing it is. So concentrate on this figure now. So previous low is a good point to expect the support. You can see this is a support level. What has happened? The price came and bounced back, and then what has happened? It has broken this support, and this A is going to be what? A is a support level for us, and it has broken this support. So what happens when the price broke this A support level? Anybody would like to tell what happens when this A support level will be violated? What happens?
Sir, at that point of times, A line will become resistance level.
Yeah, so that becomes a resistance level, and the same price may actually maybe going and settling to next support level. Is it not? Okay, so you can see the same here. Yes, A resistance. We have seen the A support now. So prices have came down, and they halted at B. Why the prices have halted at B? Is there any reason? Why exactly at B level the prices have stopped? Because from A level it has broken here, and it has come and halted at B. and then there is a small bounce back has happened. Why? At level B, there is going to be a bounce back that has come up. The reason being, B may be one next support level for the stock. B may be next support level. That is why what has happened. The stock price have halted. The falling has been halted at B level, and it has bounced back. And you can see what has happened. It has broken even the B level as well, and it is in search of the next support level. And that next support level can be called as C level. Okay. So when the price is at this particular point, so point B now acts as a resistance level, which means when B was acting as a support level, now you can see the same B now when the prices are here. Okay, now the point B now acting as a resistance level now. So you can see the same line has been extended. Okay, that becomes a support level, sorry, resistance level. So you can see the C level, from C level, the prices went up, and then it is going to be facing the resistance here because the B is now acting as a resistance now. So again, it came down, bounced back from C because C is a support level. So it has actually gone up. Now B, it has to penetrate B now. So if it penetrates B, and then it can actually go now, and A becomes now the new resistance level when the price is here. When the price is at this particular point, now point A will become the resistance for us. Hope it is clear now. So now I'm going to the next one. You can see what has happened further. So see what has happened. Market was into sideways or maybe consolidated stage for a few time now, or maybe few days here, we can see. And then what has happened from C, where B is actually acting as a resistance level. So it has broken this B level, and then A becomes the resistance level at that point in time. Then what has happened? A, it was struggling. The price was struggling to come out of A now. So you can see the breakout has happened at this point, and it has come out of A resistance level. And you can see when again stock price went down or came down, you can see A is now acting as a support level. When the stock price is here, A is actually acting as a support level. When the stock price is here, the A level is acting as a resistance level. What I'm trying to say is your support can become a resistance, your resistance can become support. Okay. It reverses the role. Okay. So tell me now, what is stop loss? We have discussed in corporate finance part 2 itself. What is the stop loss is all about?
Sir, it is a price. It is a price we fix like a limit. Like beyond that, if the price go down, so it automatically the trade get cancelled at that time, at that point of time.
Okay, that's correct, Harshit. Can you explain me with this example? So where should we stop loss? Where should I keep the stop loss? Assuming that, please concentrate now. I am actually long on this particular stock exactly at this point. You can see where is my pointer moving here. Exactly at this point, I am long.
Okay, sir.
Okay, if I'm long, then where are you going to keep the stop loss?
Sir, below A line, we will fix
below
our
A line.
stop loss.
Supposing if A line is 100, can you tell me what is your stop loss?
Yes, sir. A stop loss can be 98 or 95, but it is less than 100.
Okay, so the less than 100 will be your stop loss. Okay, what should be your target? If you bought here?
Yes, sir. So target can be 102, 103, 104, more than 100, sir.
Obviously, it has to be more than 100 because you have bought it at 100 price, or more than 102 you must have bought it, because as I told you, the point where I told you is 102 it is. So the next target will be what you should be going for, the next resistance level, right? If you want to target, then you may be thinking to go for a next resistance level. Okay.
Yes.
If you ask me the next resistance level, maybe it is there here. Maybe it is there here. Okay, that becomes your target. Okay, that becomes your target. Okay, so you should actually, after A level, you should actually think of Z level. If Z is your next resistance level, where is Z level? Your Z may be here also, right? Your Z may be here. So Z level may be here also, because you can see the bounce backs here. It is actually bouncing back here. Maybe this level is going to be your next target level. Maybe it is at 110. You might exit at 110, thinking that that is your resistance level. Getting it now? So how to trade stop loss? So stop loss is what? Below 100 is your stop loss. Target is maybe 110. This price may be your 110, and I am actually assuming that this is my resistance level. So that becomes your the target now. Okay. So what I'm trying to say here is your support and resistance levels will also act as what your targets and stop loss. That is what we just now discussed. Now we are moving on to the next one. I am not discussing this because everybody knows it. Okay. So tell me now, what is trailing stop loss? We have discussed this in corporate finance too as well. Let us recapitulate. Yes, Harshit and others, can you tell me what do you understand by the trailing stop loss? Can you explain? Supposing that my target level is here. If supposing my target level is here, okay, now can you tell me, and this is 110, assuming that this is my 110 is my target level, can you tell me what is trading stop loss? And assuming that your stock price is here, you took a trade at 102, your target was 110, and your stop loss was, assuming that it is 99 rupees. Can you tell me now the current market price is here? So where should you keep your trailing stop loss? What is trailing stop loss?
Sir, I think, sir, we should take our trailing stop loss between more than 103 and less than 110. So
Okay.
one will fix there.
Okay, so, okay.
It is
So
the
you
range
know
of
that
trailing
this is the
stop loss.
target, right? This is the resistance level, and the stock price went up here. So because of which, going by that, you might take 110 maybe as your trailing stop loss. By chance, if the stock price count down, you want to exit at any point. Okay, so 110 becomes your trailing stop loss. Supposing that now, if you're supposing that you are there at 107 now, so you entered at 102 now. You want to, by any chance, there may be chances that it might even come down and settle at 100 rupees, right? Because you have a support at 100. So at 107 or so, you might fix up 105 as a trailing stop loss. By chance, if the stock price coming down, then what you can do is you can exit at 105. Okay, so that is what is actually called as what the trailing stop loss. It is up to you whether you would like to go for a trailing stop loss or not. Since we are discussing trading strategies, you have to, whether you like it or not, it is better to have a trailing stop loss also, and that should be inbuilt into the system. Okay.
Sir,
So-
when the price
Yes,
is
Siddharth.
hitting, when the price is hitting 110, shouldn't I exit at that point only?
Yeah, you have actually booked your target price. Supposing you have not booked your target price. Okay, so now it is 113, it is trading. Now what you can do is you can think of putting at 110 as your stop loss. Getting it? Trailing stop loss, what I mean is it clear, Siddharth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but if you want to if you want to actually follow exactly what the plan is, maybe 110 you must have exited, right? But you felt that based on the momentum and the other positive news which is coming in, you felt that 110 if exit, that would be quite early. There may be 100 next target will be next T2, that is target 2 is 120, which has been here. So what you can think of doing is you can remove your the sell target which has been there at 110, and you can watch it for some time. When it moves up to 113, then 110 can be, you can place your trailing stop loss at 110. Siddharth, hope you're understanding what I'm trying to explain.
Yes, sir, it's clear now.
Okay, fine. So I'm going to go with this stop loss we have discussed now. So now we are going to discuss a Fibonacci retracements. How many knows what is Fibonacci series and Fibonacci retracement and how to actually use Fibonacci series tool for trading purposes? You can just raise your hand, just in case if you know what is a Fibonacci trading strategy. Just raise your hands. Okay, Harshit, yes. Anybody else? Fine. You can lower your hand, Harshit. So we'll discuss what is this Fibonacci in detail in today's session. Please concentrate, and it's quite interesting as well. The origin of a Fibonacci series can be traced back to the ancient Indian mathematical scripts dating back to 200 BC. So which means that Fibonacci series of numbers has been invented during 200 BC. Okay, so that is having some Indian origin as such. So however, in 12th century, Italian mathematician from Pisa, Fibonacci discovered Fibonacci numbers. Okay. So what is this Fibonacci series? Is a sequence. It's a sequence of numbers starting from 0, arranged in such a way that the value of any number in the series is the sum of the previous two numbers. So concentrate here. So 0 is your first number in the series. So second number is 1. The third number is again 1. It is why the second number is 1? It is 1 plus 0 is 1. It is. So that is why your third number is 1. So what is your fourth number? How you got this fourth number is you add these two. 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay, so 1 plus 1 is 2. So that is why you came to know that the fourth number is 2. So next number, how you get the 3 number? So add 2 plus 1, you get 3. So 5, how you get 3 plus 2 is 5. How you get 8? 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. 21 plus 13 is 34. And if you keep on adding the previous number, you get the next number. That's it. Understood now what is Fibonacci series is all about? So how you get 610? 610, how you get is 377 plus 233. If you add it, you get 610 and so on. So how you get the next number? If you want to get the next number, you add 610 plus 377, you get the next number in the Fibonacci series. Okay. So now what is the significance? Okay. So noticing the following. So now we have understood, right? So 144 plus 89. 144 plus 89, you get the next number 233. That is what it has been explained here. So needless to say that the series extend till infinity. So it extends till infinity. This is actually called as what? Fibonacci series it is. Hope everybody understands now what is Fibonacci series. Okay. There are a few interesting properties of the Fibonacci series now. So divide any number in the series by the previous number, the ratio is always approximately 1.618. Okay. So this is the series, right? So you divide it. Okay, so you can see 610 divided by 377. So this by this, if you do it 1.618, you get it. So 377 divided by 233, if you get it, again you get 1.68. Any number, 8 divided by 5, 5 divided by 3, 3 divided by 2, whatever you do it, you keep getting 1.618 it is. That is actually about this particular, that is how this particular construction works really, okay. So the ratio 1.618 is considered as the golden ratio. Okay, if you divide any number with the previous number, you get 1.618. Okay, and this particular ratio is called as what? The golden ratio in Fibonacci. Okay, so further into the Fibonacci properties, one can find remarkable consistency when a number is in the Fibonacci series is divided by its immediate succeeding number. Okay, so this is the Fibonacci series. You can see now. Okay, so 89 divided by 144. 89 divided by 144, you are getting 0.618. Next is 144 divided by 233. Again, you're getting 0.618. It is constant. If you keep on dividing for infinite number of times, if you keep on doing this, you get exactly 0.618 only. So you can see 377 divided by 610, you get 0.618, and or it is also called as what? 61.8% plus. Okay, so this is actually going to be constant. This is actually going to be constant whenever you do this division. And also you can see if you divide 13 by 34. Okay, so 13 by 34. If you skip one number between, see 13, 21, 34 is there. You skip 21, that is how you got 34, right? So 13, 34. If you divide 13 by 34, you get 38%. If you divide 21 by 55, you get again 38%. If you divide 34 by 89, again you get 38%. Okay, that is constant. If you skip one number and divide, that is also going to be 0.38 or maybe 38% you're going to get it. And that is constant for across the series. It is. Okay, this is one of the property of the Fibonacci series. Supposing if you skip two numbers and then divide, what happens? Okay, if you skip two numbers, supposing that 13 is here, you skip 21 and 34 and you'll be dividing by 55. What you get is 23.6% you are going to get. Okay, so for example, if you take 34, you skip 55 and 89 and you take 144. If you divide, you'll get again 23.6% it is. So this is the beauty of this particular Fibonacci series, and this particular ratio is fixed, or this particular decimal points or percentage points, what you are getting is one will fixed across whole of the Fibonacci series. That is what is the importance of this. Okay, so we will see now the relevance of the Fibonacci series in the nature. Okay, so we just stop the share for a while. Just a moment. I'll go to Moodle. So the Moodle is visible to you. So I'm going to go now with Fibonacci sequence lookup in the nature. So this is the video it is. This is the link it is. So there are 3 videos. I'm just concentrating only on this video. You can watch it later on as well. Is it visible? Is it audible?
No, sir. No, sir.
Just a minute. I was knowing like how to do it.
Is it audible now?
No, sir.
No, sir.
I'm playing it now, just see. Is it audible? No.
No, sir.
No, sir. No, sir.
Is anybody who can help me how to do this? How should I make audio workable? Anybody knows it? Let me see now. Not audible, right?
No, sir.
Not audible.
Sir, can you redo the screen sharing option once more, and there will be an option for the audio.
Okay. So what should I do now?
So after
Share
screen
sound.
sharing- Yes.
Yes, share sound. Okay. I think it should now come now.
The sequence begins with the numbers 1, 1,
Is it audible?
Yes, sir.
sir.
Okay, okay.
2. The sequence begins with the numbers 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, and continues indefinitely. Each number is obtained by adding the last two digits together. If we were to take a perfect or golden rectangle, break it down into smaller squares based on Fibonacci's sequence, and divide each with an arc, the patterns begin to take shape. We begin to see Fibonacci's spiral. The spiral in and of itself is insignificant. Its importance is revealed in where we find it. Take, for example, the sunflower. The display of its florets are in perfect spirals of 55, 34, and 21, the sequence of Fibonacci. The fruitlets of the pineapple create this same spiral based on the sequence. The pine cone does the same. As currents move through the ocean and the tide rolls onto the shore, the waves that bring in the tide curve into a spiral that can be mathematically diagrammed onto a plot at the points 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, and 55. Buds on trees, sand dollars, starfish, petals on flowers, and especially the nautilus shell are formed with this exact same blueprint. With each segment of growth, the nautilus adds to itself one more value on Fibonacci's scale. This blueprint can be seen around us on a small scale every day, but the greatest example of all is directly above our heads. At an average of 100,000 light years across, even the spiral of the galaxies above us are formed with the exact design that the tiny shell is formed. This sequence or blueprint appears to be the trademark of a designer.
So class, have you understood what is this relevance in nature now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so Fibonacci series is something which is there in the nature. Okay, and whatever the series we have seen, right? So 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, all that. So that particular series is followed in the nature. If it is followed in the nature, okay, so can we think of having this particular sequence in the stock market as well? Okay, so I think some of you must be curious now about Fibonacci sequence. So you can actually watch out for all the videos which are there, which I have listed on the Moodle. And also there are thousands of videos which are available on YouTube. You can actually go explore it. So it is actually mind-boggling it is how this particular the Fibonacci series really makes some sense in the nature as such. So now our interest is now lies in, can we actually make use of this, whatever we have just now seen in the stock markets? Can we actually use it for predicting what lies ahead? Okay, so that is why the importance of Fibonacci series is actually going to be having some implication in the trading strategies as well. Okay, so common retracement levels in trading is 23.6%. Supposing if the market is falling, where it is actually going to be taking its support. The first support is going to be at 23.6%. Okay, going by the Fibonacci, the golden ratio. So if it is not stopping, if the retracement is not stopping at 23.6%, there may be chances that it may correct till 38.2%. Okay, so 50% is not in the Fibonacci level, but it is half away. 50%. Next comes 61.8%. So 61.8% also we have seen if you skip two numbers or one number, that is what it is going to happen. Next is going to be 78.6% and so on. So if the market is crashing, it will exactly crash up to 23.6%. If that becomes a support level. So if it breaches that support level, then it is going to be stopping at 38.2%. And then it is going to be stopping at 61.8%. If it is not stopping even from there, it is going to be 78.6%. Even if it is not stopping at that level, it might even come down to 100% also. Okay, so Fibonacci analysis can be applied when there is a noticeable up move or a down move in the prices. Whenever the stock moves either upward or downward sharply, it usually tends to retrace back before its next move. Okay, so for example, if the stock has run up from 50 rupees to 100, then it is likely to retrace back to probably 70 rupees before it can actually move to 120. Okay, so when a company stock price moves from 50 to 100 rupees, there may be chances that it might come down to 70. That is actually called as what? Retracement. Retracement means correction. Correction can come down to the extent of 70, and from there 70 it can move up to 120 to come with. Okay, so the retracement level forecast is a technique using which one can identify up to which level the retracement can actually take place. Okay, so these retracement levels provide a good opportunity for the traders to enter new positions in the direction of the trend. If you know that that market is uptrend, but you're actually waiting for the retracement to happen. Okay, you know that market from 50 rupees it went up to 100, but you don't want to buy at 100 rupees because there may be chances that the retracement might happen, which means the correction can happen now in the stock price. If correction is, if you are waiting for the correction from what level until what level the correction can happen, for that you can actually look at the Fibonacci levels. If the Fibonacci level is saying that the retracement happens at let's say 70 rupees, you can wait for 70 rupees. At 70, if you buy it, okay, then what happens is there may be chances that it might even go to 120, okay, by surpassing 100 rupees. Okay, so the Fibonacci ratio, that is 61.8%, 38.2%, and 23.6% helps the trader to identify the possible extent of the retracement. The trader can use these levels to position himself for the trading. So how should one use the Fibonacci retracement levels? Think of a situation where you wanted to buy a particular stock, but you have not been able to do so because of the sharp run up in the stock. We have discussed just now, right? The same it is. You have to wait till the retracement in the stock, and the Fibonacci retracement levels can be 61, 38, 23, act as a potential level up to which the stock can actually correct. That is what we have said. So by plotting the Fibonacci retracement levels, the trader can identify these retracement levels and therefore position himself for opportunity to enter the trade. We already discussed this. So however, please note, like any other indicator, use the Fibonacci retracement as an confirmation tool. Okay, so one particular, only just based on price action going and taking the trade is going to be difficult. Only based on indicator, if you take a trade, that is also difficult. So you should have confirmation, more than 2 confirmations you should have for actually going long or maybe short for the trade. That you have to be keeping in mind before actually you go in and using it. And you know that you only using Fibonacci may also be dangerous. Okay, don't do that mistake. Okay, so you should also go for some other indicators, maybe for that matter, or maybe you can make use of price action, all that. Okay, so confirmation, what is confirmation? Formed recognizable what is it, the candlestick pattern. There is a formation of a recognizable candlestick pattern has happened. Okay, so the stop loss coincides with the support and resistance level. So you know that where the support and resistance level, you actually drawn that support and resistance level on yourself. Okay, so next, our volumes are actually going to be above average. So we'll discuss what is this volume analysis. We'll discuss that. So volume should be in fact supporting to your argument. Along with the above points, if the stop loss also coincides with the Fibonacci level, then we know the trade setup is in alignment, and hence we would go in for a strong buy. Okay, so we can say that it is a strong buy. What do you mean by strong? Means the uses the word strong that just indicates that the level of conviction in the trade setup. That is what we should be understanding. So this is what is the theoretical understanding of Fibonacci and support and resistance level, because the Fibonacci levels also acts as in support and resistance level. So I thought of combining support and resistance levels with the Fibonacci series. Now what we do is we go back to the real chart, and we'll actually now try to draw the Fibonacci levels, and before that we'll also draw the support and resistance level. Okay, so what I do is, let us go for the live mode now. So now I'm going to go with this. Okay, so class, can you tell me any stock for that matter? Which is your favorite stock? Let us go with that. What is your favorite stock?
Reliance Industries.
Okay, so Reliance Industries Limited. So another 5 more minutes to go. Market is going to be getting closed. Okay, so Reliance Industries. So I just plotted the Reliance Industries chart now. So can you tell me where is the support and resistance level for this? So what I do is I'll take up this trend. This is the trend line. So I'll just plot an. Okay, so this can be your resistance level. The Reliance is trading at 2493.25. So what I did is I just joined the two peaks. Okay, so when the current market price is at 2493.45, the resistance level is what? The resistance level is 2578. It is 2578 is the resistance level. Okay, so that is what it is. So let us keep on plotting more and more levels as such. Let us see, can we plot as such? Okay, so now I'm going to plot one such support here. Okay, if the stock in here, okay, this acts as a support level. How is it I actually drawn this? So this is one point, and this is the second point, and this is not the third point, I would rather say. So it has come and it went off. So because of which I am thinking that this may be a support. Okay, so you can see the stock price. You can see it went, it came up and then came down, and so exactly somewhere here, it again bounced back, and again it came down, and exactly at this particular level, what has happened? So this is actually acting as an support level. You can see how many days it has struggled here in the consolidation mode, and then it went up. And again, when it came down, okay, we thought that I'm going to extend this now. So I'm going to extend this now. So we thought that this particular level is going to be acting as a support level. What has happened? It has breached this level. Okay, so there is going to be a breakdown has happened, but this is a false breakdown. We have understood because it went up again. And now when the stock price is trading here at this point in price, then this particular support now acts as a resistance level. You can see the moment it breaches this, stock price went up for a while, and then it is started consolidating for a while. You can see Again, it is consolidated, and then when it went up, you can see it went up like anything, and it made a new high here. Okay, and then again came down, came down, came down. You can see here. So I'm going to extend this for the rest of the price points now. I'm just extending. I'm not doing anything else. I just extend this. So I just extend this. You can see this acts as an some level, crucial level. You can see from here, it went up and it pierced this. There is a green candle which come up here, and it is a long green candle which has appeared, and then it penetrated and it went formed in one more high now. Okay, so because of which we can say that this is one such level we can actually watch out for. So similarly, we should actually go and we'll plot some more as such. So I'll go back in time and see whether I get whether I could get some support resistance levels or so. There are actually numerous support resistance levels are there, but I am actually finding horizontal ones only. That is why, because I have not told you how to draw a trend line and all. So because of which I am interested in going for. Okay, so slightly we can take this as slant. It is not horizontal. Okay, you can see here. So I have touched 1, 2, and 3, and this acts as a resistance level. Supposing if the stock price is trading here. Okay, so if the stock price is, assuming that our stock price is trading here, okay, it is trading here, then this acts as a resistance level. Like, so you can see it went up. So this is acting as a resistance level. So it pierced this, and you can see what has happened. Phenomenal up move. You can see a phenomenal up move has happened in Reliance. After that, it never came back at all. See how nicely it went up. Okay, so understanding the importance of now the levels now. So this is actually called as what the resistance level. Okay, so what I do now is let me extend this. I am not minding now what will happen to my level. I'll just extend this. I'll just extend. Let me see what happens if I extend. I'll keep extending this. Okay, so why is that extended so much? Because so it might have implication in the current scenario as well. You can see the current market price is here. Okay, by any day Reliance, if it touches this and breaks this, okay, this is actually violation of the major support level. Okay, so we'll discuss in detail when we discuss the trend line. Okay, this is the resistance and is also support we have discussed. And I'm drawing one more here. You can see here. I'm going to draw one more here. So from this point to this point. Okay, so this is also one such level as such. Okay, and there is one more intermediate one I can actually draw here. You can see. So I'll take up this line. I draw this one as well. You can see. This is also one such level it is. Okay. So can anybody tell me one more stock?
Sir, a Polycab.
Polycab. What is the spelling? Polycab India Limited here. This one.
Polycab. Polycab.
Okay. So this is Polycab now. So we have this stock now here with us. So let us actually try to now plot support resistance levels for that matter. Okay, as I told you, I'm actually going for horizontal ones only. So trend line, I'm not discussing as of now. You can see I'm going to touch. Okay, so I'm going to touch this. So very fantastic it is. So one touch point, second, third touch point, fourth touch point. There are two here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm not considering this. This is a failure. 4, 5, Sixth time, see what has happened. It went up. Okay, and again it is acting as a crucial support, and again it is violated here. The moment it went up, crossed this and went up, you can see a phenomenal move can be seen in this. You can see this swing. The swing high was how much? It is 3616, 3616. It is swing high. Okay, so this is one such level. We have seen it here. Okay, so we can draw one more support level here. So one more level here, you can see the polycap. Okay, so this is also one such. So you can see it has come up and then went up. It came down, again went up, came down, went up, came down, tested this, again went up. Now it is acting as an resistance level. Again it came down, and this time what has happened? If I extend this, what has happened? This is acting as what? Extended support line. So you can see there is some consolidation is happening and it has failed. Okay, so it went up now, again it went up, and it is found next. So what I'm trying to say here is, when the penetration happens here, you have to go long here, and then what should be your target will be this particular level. So it is going to go here exactly when once it touched here, again came down. So you must have exited at this particular point in time. Okay, so that is what is the relevance of support and resistance levels. I hope everybody understood now what is this support and resistance level. Okay, so after this, what I'll do is I'll remove this. I'll go for the discussion of the Fibonacci levels now. Okay, so let me go and discuss Fibonacci. Just a minute. Now you know what is Fibonacci. Fibonacci also going to give us some levels, but how to draw it as a tool, we are going to discuss that now. Okay. Yeah, so you can see where is the swing. Can we say that this is from here the uptrend has started, and here it is going to be, this is where is the high of this swing, right? Right now it is trading right now here. Okay, so can we consider this as a whole swing? That is from this point to this point, and I have kept it at day. What I do is, you can see there is a mark out here, so I'm just going to click on this. Once I click on this, you can see fib retracement, it is coming up here. So I'll pick up this, I'll click on this fib. Okay, so what I do now is, I want to know the target level. So I'll just place this to high of this swing, and I'll place this to low of this swing. So I now place it like this. Okay, so can you see this class with Fibonacci, how it has been now? Okay. So what is the meaning of this is, you can see all the levels, what we are actually seeing this from here till here. Okay, from till here it is going to be 100%. It is okay. So that is what is actually called as 1, 0 to 1. It is, you can see 0 from this 2753.50 till 3610. Okay, swing high it is. So this is, for us, it is going to be 100%. It is from here to here, it is 0 to 1. It is okay. So you know that 23%, 38%, 50%, 61.8, 78.6. Can you remember these levels now? What is it we have discussed on Fibonacci? Is this PPT is visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll go back and see the PPT, what we have discussed, the levels. Okay, so these are the levels, you can see 23, 38, 61, 78. Okay, these are the levels. What is it we can actually observe here? I'm going to see here the same levels you can actually see here. Okay, so what does it mean here is, the current market price is 3466 here, the polycap, and it is exactly now it has actually closed after actually bouncing back from this particular level, you can see. Okay, can you see this levels? So I have not drawn this automatically. This particular level has come up. This is one such support here. You can see one such level here, and here this is one such level. How Fibonacci understands that this is actually exactly the same level, which means if you bought here, you would have actually exited it here. Okay, so if you're bought here, supposing if you're not exited, it must be finding the next next level. You can see you must have exited at this level. If you're not exiting at this level, at least you should have exited at this level. Or if you're not exited at this level, at least you should have actually exited at this level. So what I'm saying is these are the support and resistance level automatically given by the Fibonacci series. You can see how nicely it is actually working. Whatever we have seen Fibonacci working in the nature, it is also working in the stock market approximately. I'm not saying exactly it is working, approximately it is working. Okay, so how should I use it now? How should I use it now? Supposing that this is the 3466 is it has closed now. Okay, if it is crossing this level and here it is at 61.8 level, at this level it might actually stop here because this is 100% as I told you. Okay, so if the retracement happens, the retracement is going to happen till what level? At this level it is. If it is not happening, it might even stop at this particular level. If it is not stopping at this level, again it might stop at this level. These are the potential levels where you can actually watch out for. In other words, if I short here, supposing if I short here, I can think of closing my short exactly here. If you feel that not to close here, at least you can put your trading stop loss here if it is piercing and if it is going downwards, and it may be potential stop loss. You can actually put your your target is actually going to be this level. Okay, so what is this level? 3181 may be your next target. Okay, or maybe you can see 38 is your next target, or maybe your next target it is written here. You can see here target is also, it is showing the targets also, it is actually showing it. Okay, so this is how we should be drawing it. So understood everybody how to draw this Fibonacci levels? Okay, so I'll show you once again. If you have not understood, what I'll do is I'll just clear this. I'll take up this tool. Okay, so join from low to high or high to low, whatever you feel like drawing it. Okay, so I draw this time ulta. You can see this is the point I drawn here. Okay, so what has happened? This is actually showing the levels now. Okay, so if you feel that the stock price is actually going to go down, so this is what is you should be doing it. So if you want to have targets of, let's say, if your view is actually what buying polycab and it is going to go up, and what are my levels, upward levels. Okay, so then what you can actually do is from top high, swing high. In other words, I'm actually going with the swing high to swing low. Swing, this is my swing low. I'm exactly stopping. You should be quite careful with respect to wick. I'm now leaving, so I'm actually done. Okay, so what I should do is, if these are the levels I should be watching out for. The next level is what? This is the next level you should be watching out for. If it is going to touch this target, next target will be this much. The next target will be 38.53 as per Fibonacci. 38.53 is my next target. Next, after that, the next target will be 39.76. After that, the next target is 41.53. Afterwards, the next target is 44.84. If you feel that, sir, from here to here there is a huge gap, sir, I would have had some intermediate target in between. You can also do that. Of course, you can do it. So what you can do is you can just go here to the settings. Okay, so you can go to the settings here, and you can come down here. You can click. These are actually hidden. You can see all these are hidden. You can actually go for the intermediate targets also if you wish. Okay, I click OK. So the targets have come in between as well. Now you can see the targets have come in between as well. Okay, so it has been hidden. You can actually adjust to that level, and that's how it should be done. Okay, so if you have understood how to draw Fibonacci, you can just raise your hands. It's not a live. Let's see how many of you understood this. Harshit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 students, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I am taking around 11 students have actually understood how to draw this. Good. So what I do now is I will delete this. Okay, so class, now you can actually in your computer, can you draw this? So can you tell me one more company now? Let us do it for one more company now.
Sir, Astral Polytechnic.
Astral Poly.
Astral.
Is this Astral Limited?
Yes, sir. Its name is Astral Polytechnic, but it's listed at Astral Limited.
Okay, so Astral has come up now. You can see how nicely this. Can you tell me where is this swing high and swing low? This is swing high. Can you tell me where is the swing low? Swing low for me is this one is the swing low for me. Here. Is it clear, everybody? So now I would like to now go for this Fibonacci. So what I'll do is I'm drawing this Fibonacci here. Swing high to swing low. I'm drawing this on my own. Okay, I'll extend it because I want to check this levels. So yeah, so I'm done now. So these are the levels for the Astral. You can see. So after doing this, so let us see whether these levels are really the levels. You can see these are the levels. It is slightly coinciding with this level, we can see. And I go here. I go here, see the levels. At least this level, this is working here. And I go for this level. See, the consolidation is happening. This is where I am actually seeing this. And also it is working here also. So just keep on watching these levels, okay? Whether it is really working, these levels are working, really working or not. Yes, this is also working now. You can see here that is 2022. It is working here. It is working. Okay. So this we don't know. Approximately it works, not exactly. In some of the instances it works exactly also it works. Okay, so hope it is understandable like how to actually draw this. This is how we should actually drawn this. Let me go back. So now I'm going to delete this. Now I'll take up this. So I'm going to now draw from here till here. This is swing low to swing high. Swing low to swing high. Slightly it is not, just a minute. Yeah, so I draw this. Can you watch out for the levels now? So this is working. So let me go and take the other levels also, just a minute. Okay, so I extend it to my left. Okay, so can you now, let us see something like whether it is working in the past or not, whether these levels are working or not. So this level worked, this level also worked, this level also worked. You can see exactly at this level the market has taken its trend, and this level also worked, right? So you can see consolidation has happened, and when it has broken this level, it went up like anything. Okay, so this level also worked. You can see this level is working here. Once, twice, thrice it worked. I don't think so this level worked, the red one, what I'm just checking. It also worked, not much. Okay, class, hope you have understood now how to use this Fibonacci for drawing this. Okay. So tell me one more company now.
Sir, Radico Khaitan. RADICO.
Radico. Okay, I know that company. Fine. Astral also I was knowing it. Radicocathan. Okay, so now understand that. So now I have explained it how to use it. Some of you are still confused, sir, how to use this, like how to draw it. I'm slightly confused. How should I do it? What you should do is you should actually practice it completely on different sets of companies, and that's how we should be doing it. So that if you don't know, like if you still have confusion how to do it, you can go to TradingView. I'm not actually, I'm there on Fire's platform. It is on my TradingView platform of the Fires, but I'm going for the TradingView now. Again, you can see I'm going to the TradingView now. Radicocathan. Okay, so I'll just close the indicators which I have pre-plotted them. Okay. So can you tell me what is the swing high and swing low? So for me, the swing high is this one, and the swing low is, you can consider this or maybe this. Okay, since this is not a significant one, you can think of going for until this as well. Okay, from this to this. So you're now confused. You don't know how to do it now. You are unable to now find out the swing high and swing low. Assuming so, this is the chart. Okay, so what you should do is just keep it. Yeah, so I have to keep it for 1 day. Just a minute. It will work for all the time frames. Okay, so but higher the time frames, and it is actually going to be working much well. Okay, so this is my Radicocathan, and this is my swing high, and this is my swing low. Okay, so I don't know, but I just have to draw it now. So what I'll do now is I'll just go here. I'll go to indicator now. So before that, let me, yes, I'll go to indicator, and I'll type here Fibonacci. You can see auto extension, auto fib retracement. So click on any one. Okay, so I click on retracement. So automatically it is going to draw for you this levels. Okay, so you have to understand that this Fibonacci will not work well if the market is in the sideways. Supposing this is the sideways. Okay, in the trending market, it is actually going to be working quite well. So what I do now is I'll just go and so the auto we have not drawn it. So at the moment I actually put auto Fibonacci retracement, automatically this come up now. Okay, so you can see this level is working. This level is also working. This level is also working. This level is also slightly working. Yes. See how nicely these levels are working. Okay, this level is also working. This level, see this, whether it is working or not. It worked here. Okay. So what about this level? This level also worked. Fantastic. Okay. Fine. So we have got okay. So this is Fibonacci retracement. It is. So I'll close this. Supposing if you want to go for extension, extension means you want this particular Fibonacci. If you are buying it, if your view is not shorting, but your actual view is Radicocathan, you want to buy it so that you want to see the levels there. So what you have to do is you just close this, go for extension now. So go to indicator, right, auto extension. Click on this extension now, and then close here. So automatically it has been plotted now. So the next level is what to watch out for is this. This is the next level you can actually, if you're an intraday trader, definitely you should watch out for the next level, this level, and next is going to be this level. Next is this level, and it is given here. Why it is being here? Because it is going to be 23%, 38%, 50%, 61%, 78%, and 100% it is. So that is why it has been like this. It has been plotted here. Okay. Okay, so sir, what if, sir, I am an intraday trader? I am not an day is something very, very long for me. How should I do it? So go keep it for 30 minutes. Go keep it for 30 minutes. Okay, so I'll just go here. I'll click minutes. So I go for 15 minutes to start with. So automatically this will draw automatically for 15 minutes. You can see. But this is an extension. You can see it is giving targets for like this it is. So go for a what is it, the retracement. So I'll go for indicator, auto retracement. Okay, so this is not really clicking here. You can see if at 15 minutes, this is not really clicking. So what should I do? I know how to draw this. I know how to draw this. So what I'll do is I will go for this is my trend. So I will plot for myself now. So you can see the targets here. You can see here. Okay, so I will just go here. Then I go to settings. So then I'll come down and I click all these levels which are not right now not visible. I click OK. So my levels are intact now. So I should watch out for if this is the market has closed here. So next level is this, next level is this, next level is this, and this. Clear class? So you know how to now use Fibonacci extension and the retracement. Both you must have understood now. Okay. So can you tell me one more stock?
Sir, PI Industries.
This one, right?
Yes, sir.
So PI Industries. So I go for 1 day. Yeah, such a wonderful move it is. So I go for indicators, auto Fibonacci retracement. Okay. So look out for these levels now. Automatically it has been drawn by this. Okay, so supposing, but by any chance, if you're not really satisfied with the way it is been plotted, then best method is go plot it for yourself. Go plot it for yourself. So this is my swing high. This is my swing low. I plot it here this way. So I leave it here. So you can see here whether it is really worked or not. You can see here. So the next level is this. Next level is this. Okay, and so on. Okay. So you can see exactly here it has stopped. Watch out for the levels. Okay, so if I take this into consideration, definitely this work because you can see here, right? This is acting as a level here. And if you extend this, you can see here, this is also acting as a level. This here also it is actually acting as a level. Right? Here also it somehow worked. Approximately it is actually going to be working. So as I told you, you should not only use this. Okay, Fibonacci, along with the Fibonacci, you should also use your price action, that is support and resistance levels as well. Okay, supposing that now I plot my support and resistance level along with this now. So this is my support level, right? So I'll draw this one more support level, this one. Okay, so when I do this, supposing that this is an up move, you have actually seen this. Okay, so you can see Fibonacci level is also here. Your level is also here. The moment it crosses this level, there's a double confirmation for you. You can think of going long. Is it not? That really worked. You can see that really worked. Okay, so that way there is a double confirmation here. There is a double confirmation. That is what we have actually seen here. So that way it can be done. So class, any doubts so far with respect to drawing this Fibonacci? You can ask me in the next 3 minutes. We've got just 3 minutes to go. swing high and the swing low. So I plotted this. See, this is the beginning of the understanding of the Fibonacci. If you're interested, there are thousands of videos which are available in the YouTube. So you go watch it. And if you want to hone the skills about Fibonacci, definitely you can actually do it. So the basics I covered it here. And this is how normally it has been done. Okay, so if you want advanced in the sense that how to actually when not to trade using Fibonacci. Okay, I told you already you should not be trading if it is not trending. Supposing if the markets are sideways, normally very difficult to rely upon these the levels. That is one thing that has been actually told. And you should not use for the very short duration. That is also I covered. If you go for, let's say, 5 minutes. Okay, if you go for 5 minutes. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So where is the swing high and swing low for you? Okay, I don't know where to actually say 5 minutes. Difficult it is. So okay, so this is a swing high and this is the swing low. That is how I should be telling you. So instead go for 30 minutes. Let's see. So shorter time frame, difficult it is. Yeah, so there is an established trend that can be seen here in case of EOD chart it is. Okay, fine class. Hoping that you have understood what has been learned, what has been discussed here in the class. That is all about support and resistance levels and also about Fibonacci series. Go read this. I'll post this PPT on the Moodle. So we can start going through all the PPTs, what has been mentioned. And also you can practice for a while on your until next session all the so Fibonacci retracement as well as support and resistance levels, and that's how it is. So that's all from my side. Okay, so I'm stopping this screen share. Okay, then we'll meet in the next session. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.